Well, good morning from Tremonton, Utah, just north of Salt Lake City. It's a great morning this morning. And we're going to be dropping off north of here in Idaho shortly. Brought a machine out here from, where was that? Louisville, Kentucky. So, welcome aboard. I'm Indiana Jack. I'm sure we'll have quite an adventure in the next few days, so buckle your seatbelts. All right, they renamed this truck stop to Miller's Travel Center. I forgot what it used to be called, but now it's Miller's. When you put yourself in gear, you're supposed to go forward, not backwards. And I always used to stop here, even with you guys a few times. And they used to have a Quiznos in there. Now it's a Mexican restaurant. And it's a nice travel center, except for it's a bus stop. So occasionally you get loads of buses in here. They stop right here where we are right now. Now on that sign it says Golden Spike Travel Center, but that one it says Miller's Travel Center. So I don't know, they got a conflict going on there. And we only have 122 more miles to go to make our drop off. Well, that's a nice looking Volvo. And we're getting on 84 northbound or westbound. If you're following along on the map. And we'll be hitting Idaho in about, I think it's like 50 miles up here. Welcome aboard. We are in Burley, Idaho, looking for our delivery. Of our potato machine. I don't know if it's a potato machine or not, I'm just guessing. Most things that you'd deliver here in Idaho have something to do with potatoes. In fact, if we do it, I'm going to pick up a load near here, a load of potatoes going all the way to Tampa, Florida. I'm going to make sure I have enough hours to do that. But I'm probably going to do it. We're right along a river here, and forgive me, I don't know the name of the river. I know many of you will put that in the comments, so I don't have to do anything. Hopefully they'll unload my machine really quick. I know they loaded it quick in Louisville, Kentucky. Man, it was an hour and I was out of there. So we got another mile before we get to this factory or warehouse, whatever it is. And the elevation here is 4,170 feet. And elevation, I've talked about that before. It never used to bother me, but now I don't like high elevation because I'm not accustomed to coming here a lot. So I'm kind of monitoring that. A lot of trucks in this area. We're not too far from Twin Falls, Idaho, which is that way. But we won't be going that far that way, which would be west. Because you don't know which way that way is.
Approaching destination in a half mile on the right side.
All right, thank you, Rand. When I first saw this dispatch, I saw McLean on it. So I said, I'm not doing that because it's McLean, but it's spelled different than the McLean that we all hate. Next entrance, all right. Oh, it's part of Amerigold. Still, anything food related is, you never know. No train coming. And let's pull over just to get situated. Oh, it's McCain, not McLean. Okay, the guard called them and we're just waiting for them to come out and unload the trailer. I might have to go somewhere else, but we're just waiting here for now.
I'm Private Alexander, Camp Casey, Korea, and you're watching Adventures in Trucking with Indiana Jack.
Alright, well they finished unloading here, and now I just have to wait until tomorrow for the pickup going to Tampa. No, it's going to Orlando. All right, we are in Idaho Falls, Idaho.
Quarter a mile. Take exit 113. Exit 113 and a half. Turn right at 0.2 miles.
Going to the Flying J here. And we are at
1,000 feet. Turn right on
4,600 feet in elevation. Man, fuel's expensive here. I'm gonna get some fuel in the morning. I'm not gonna fuel here fully. This Flying J, it didn't used to be a Flying J. I forgot the name of what it used to be. You guys will remember. It was before they had the Loves there. Like this one coming up, it's a 53 and what, a 48?
Approaching the destination on the right side in 200 feet. In 800 feet, turn left on South Overland Drive and down. Approaching the destination on the right side in 200 feet.
No, they didn't leave the name of the original truck stop.
100 feet on the right side. You have arrived at your destination. On the right side, Flying J Travel Plaza number 1043.
You know what? That place says Dad's, and I think this truck stop used to be called Dad's also. Something like that. It might have been Dad's. Oh, this is a skinny driveway. I don't know if it's a driveway, but I used it as one. Well, let's find a nice level spot. Looks good to me. All right, quick update. We drove all the way here from where we were this morning. Now I just find out the broker switched the pickup and it's all the way back where we were this morning, where we dropped off. Not the same customer, but right near there. So I just drove 100 miles up here to Idaho Falls, and now I got to go back and drive all the way back down there 100 miles back. The broker's going to pay for it, but it's just a horrible way to end the day, but that's all right. It's an easy drive. We'll be empty, but we're not making any money. So good night. We'll see you in the morning when all the dust has settled. Good night.